next company, Abakan, is on the OTC QB, not yet listed but has filed an application with NASDAQ. Now, this company capitalizes on advancements in nanotechnology in order to create next-generation metallic coatings and cladding solutions that improve metal resistance to corrosion and wear. In October 2012, their coating called CermaClad was ranked the top manufacturing technology globally by the Wall Street Journal. Now let's go to an interview with Robert Miller, the CEO.
Please give us a brief overview of the organization.
Abakan Inc. is a nanotechnology company that designs, develops, manufactures, and markets nanocomposite materials that are used for protecting metal from wear and corrosion, heat, for 4 multi-billion-dollar markets. And we also do metal formulations for other high-tech applications.
So Petrobras, if I'm not mistaken, has made an investment into your organization, into Mesocoat, for the R&D, if you will, with regard to cladding for treatment of pipes that are used within distribution or transportation of oil products and alike.
Okay, yeah. Petrobras has one of the biggest offshore fields. It's at depth, which causes a problem for the pipe, and it's also coming through a salt dome, which creates sulfides, which are corrosive. Petrobras' needs are gigantic. Petrobras also has been mandated by the government, which owns 51% of Petrobras, the 5th biggest energy company in the world, to stay at the top end of technology by investing in technologies. We hope very soon to have finished our phase 2, which phase 3 is building a plant in Brazil, but phase 2 is where our coatings are of commercial quality, tested by third-party independent labs. So earlier they tested our coatings at a various stage with Det Norsk Veritas, the biggest lab company for the oil and gas industry. And we passed with flying colors, where our corrosion rate was 1/6 of our competitors as just one of the criteria. The industry does not like what they're currently using, and they're spending billions a year, like Exxon, all those 4 majors I meant are spending more than a couple $100 million a year on coatings with these high-end coatings. We're doing it differently. They're welding from a pool, so just a spool of nickel, they weld it onto the pipe so it has a metallurgical bond, which is the highest end of coatings. We're atomizing the nickel into powder, and then we're adding 3 things, comprising about 0.75% of the overall material is things we've added, like dispersants, binders, and bonders. Those things are making our product, with our application system, work much better so that the bond strength is stronger, the corrosion rate is lower, the inspectability is easier. With our product lines, we've been talking about oil and gas for corrosion prevention. We have 3 other products that sell into multi-billion-dollar industries that are totally different. So we have wear resistance for mining and oil sands mining. That's just as big a market. Our profit margins aren't quite as good, but it's very big annual business. They're recoating these pipes every year. Whereas in oil and gas, it's for the life of the field, if they can, and ours would.
What percentage of the market do you hope to capture with your, and the realistic percentage of the market do you hope to capture in any one of these different divisions?
I would say a couple of things. If a major had our technology, they would win a huge percentage of the market very quickly. We're a small company, so we have to earn our stripes. We have to survive performance bonds, not for the quality of the coatings, but for the delivery. All I could say is if we got 10% of the market, our shareholders would be really happy. But that's just one market, and it's not the biggest.
Now, why do I like Abakan? Their award-winning technology has widespread applications across multiple industries. The market opportunity is huge. The company recently received funding to build a prototype plant to produce their patented protective coatings. Now, a company can have a great technology, but without funding to help commercialize the product, all you have is a good technology. This company is quite capable of getting more funding to continue to build its plants. It has contracts with some of the biggest oil companies in the world. If this company can produce a contract with a major buyer, the stock should trade significantly higher, and I believe they can because they have contracts now with major manufacturers. All they have to do is get the product ready for market. Now remember, smaller cap companies tend to move on concrete news, and while the revenues of this company are small today, we expect revenue to grow substantially over the next 2 years. And while the stock could fluctuate in the short term, we are betting on the long term with Abakan. This is a buy and hold stock.